Hi, Joshua. So we're here, we're doing a little bit of a mock interview. I'm going to ask you the question, why did you decide to go for environmental engineering?
So when I was in 11th grade, I took up this high school project along with a classmate of mine. This project, we decided we tackle an everyday issue we face. So we decided we try to treat chemical pollution in a lake. So on my way to school every day, I used to cycle to school, I used to pass this dirty, contaminated lake. So we thought we'd make this the focus of our project. So knowing the basic chemistry that we knew, we started experimenting and learning. And then that's when I realized that I really loved applying science to these environmental issues. I enjoyed what I was doing. And then later on, the project reached to the state level of the CBSE National Science Exhibition. This was when I started exploring environmental engineering as a career prospect. I realized it's something I like to do. I would really look forward to doing this as a career for myself.
Amazing. And what would you do with environmental engineering after you came back to India?
So after I complete my undergraduate studies, I probably would like to work in an environmental and sustainability consulting firm and then apply what I've learned and gain some experience. Eventually, in the long run, I'd like to start my own environmental and sustainability consulting firm, or maybe even join my father's construction business.
Why your father's construction business? Does it have an environmental component?
No, it does not have an environmental component as of right now. So that's why I'd like to gain some experience and then add on to this company, because this is something of our own and I'd like to put my effort into something and build something up.
Okay. And can you tell me a little bit more about the project itself? What was it that you actually did for this lake?
Okay, so our project is called Lake Saver. So what we decided to do is treat the chemical pollution in the lake. If you ask a person about pollution in the lakes, most people are quite aware about the physical aspect, that is the dirty garbage bags and all that. Only few people were aware about the chemical aspect. So we thought we could try to treat that. So our approach to this was we took lab analysis reports of these lakes and we identified those toxins that were in major concentrations. So we thought we could make reagents of certain concentrations specific to each lake so that they react with these toxins and they create precipitates. So precipitates are those things which don't mix with water. These toxins are effectively removed from the water in terms of insoluble precipitates which sink down so that they are no longer in the water and they do not harm the water quality. So this was our idea behind this. And we had a decent success after we treated the water and we sent the lab reports back, and we were quite happy with how it turned out.
Okay, wonderful. So just for anybody watching this, I want to let them know the consular officer could ask a wide variety of questions on this topic, but what makes this answer so perfect is that it's personal. You applied a personal story, you connected with the consular officer. The consular officer may not and probably does not have any environmental background, but you have convinced them that you are a genuine applicant and that you have a passion for the major that you're going for. So great job. And some officers will allow you to talk and ask some follow-up questions, and some will say, okay, I understand, I believe you, you sound like you know what you're talking about, and cut you off. So the length of time they allow you to talk is different based on the consular officer. So thank you so much.